ladies and gentlemen. Bungle, hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a great day. Today, we're going to be looking at rare event squads and vehicles that are currently in Enlisted. Now, you may be wondering, Bungle, how do I even obtain these vehicles, these squads? Well, currently you can't. Kind of how these event squads, event vehicles work is that there's an event, and currently Enlisted's been doing it based on the season. For example, Operation Battle Summer. Operation Battle Summer started around July 7th, 2021. It went on for 2 weeks roughly, and from there you had the opportunity to get the Focke-Wulf 189, the M5A1 RHINO, and then lastly a squad for the Battle of Berlin, the PPK-42 for Russia. The next event started around the end of fall, beginning of winter, on the 29th October 2021 with Operation Fiery November. This was again a 2-week period event where you had the opportunity to get the JAGDPANZER for Germany in the Battle of Berlin campaign. You also had the opportunity to get the P-47, another variant of the P-47, D-22 Razorback that you could use in the Invasion of Normandy campaign. And lastly, you had the opportunity to get the Charlton automatic rifle squad for the Allies in the Battle of Tunisia, Battle of Tunisia campaign. Kind of how these events worked is that as you went and progressed through the events, there would be a series of tasks that you needed to do. As you went and completed the tasks, you would get these stars, which you would go and redeem. And from there, you had the opportunity to unlock a bunch of vehicles / squads. The thing about this is that the stars were cumulative, so as long as you earned at least 1 star, and let's say you needed 9 stars to unlock, let's say the M5A1 RHINO, you would be able to go and unlock it. You also had the opportunity, let's say if you're busy with work or busy with real life stuff that you can't log on and play Enlisted, you could go and purchase tasks using Enlisted Gold. And this event carried over with the same event with Operation Fiery November. What's really important to know during these events is that the event squads and event vehicles come out fully maxed, fully equipped, good to go out of the box. So that's really good to know is that when you unlock these vehicles and these squads, you don't have to upgrade them or anything per se. Vehicles are going to be able to be equipped by campaign level squads, whereas weapon squads are going to be preset default, kind of like a premium squad. So you can't really change out anything besides equipment like a backpack or a demo pack or a large ammo pouch. What we're going to do is just kind of have a brief overview, kind of showing what the current rare / event squads vehicles are. And if you wanted to look more in depth and kind of see, hey, Bungle, I want you to talk more about it, you can check out my Enlisted Event Rewards Review playlist, and I'll have it listed down below in the description and up on the thumbnail as well, so you can go and check that out. Starting off with the first event reward for the Battle of Moscow for Germany was the Focke-Wulf 189A1. Now, you could go and equip this aircraft in the attacker slot. So when you automatically unlock the Stuka during the Battle of Moscow campaign, you can go and equip this aircraft. Now, basically, the Focke-Wulf 189, in my opinion, is not really, it's kind of a janky vehicle. You see these here and there, some players taking them out and using it, but it's basically a scout reconnaissance aircraft with 4 times 50 kilogram bombs. These bombs aren't really that effective, and also the armament on it isn't amazing as well. I think this aircraft is a lightly maneuverable aircraft, kind of like it's designated a recon aircraft, so when you're taking it out, don't expect it to be taking out vehicles, tanks, or everything like that, like you would with a BF-110 or with a Stuka. It's kind of like just a novelty aircraft. You do see them here and there sometimes, but in my opinion, it really wasn't anything amazing or game-breaking. I guess it's out there if anyone really likes flying a Focke-Wulf 189 in the Battle of Moscow campaign. The next vehicle we're going to be looking at that was obtained during Operation Battle Summer was the M5A1 RHINO. Basically, what Enlisted touted with the M5A1 RHINO is that it was supposed to have an improved 37mm armor-piercing shell. Really, it didn't really do much against Pumas. The damage model of the Puma was the same when you were firing it against it. It's basically just an M5A1 with cosmetic effects. Generally, I didn't really see any performance difference at all. So the M5A1, in my opinion, wasn't really that good, and it was just kind of a novelty vehicle, and still you're going to replace it with the Sherman and eventually with the Jumbo when you unlock it as well. Last squad to unlock, the kind of highlight, was the PPK-42 squad. Basically, the PPK-42, in my opinion, plays like a Thompson. It's alright, but when you get the PPSH-41, you're going to be using that anyway. And of course, this is a 4-man premium mesh squad that doesn't come with premium bonuses. So as a result, you're going to be like, wow, I'm using basically a non-premium squad, whereas I could be using a tech tree squad that uses the PPSH-41 and I'd be able to take out more members into battle instead of just relying on, let's say, 4 members that don't have a premium effect and play like a premium squad, but I'm not going to get bonus XP. Yeah, at the end of the day, this basically got benched, and I personally just use campaign level PBSH 41 assaulter squads or my premium pay-to-win squads. Now, for Operation Fiery November, when this unlocks, the big thing that first came out was a JAGDPANZER IV. JAGDPANZER IV, in my opinion, this was kind of needed in a way to kind of deal with T-34-85 spam. Now that we have the Tiger 1E in the Battle of Berlin campaign for Germany, yeah, I mean, this kind of fell off the map. The problem with the JAGDPANZER IV, in my opinion, is that it doesn't have a turret, so as a result, you're going to be relying on the traverse of the vehicle and using the wonky mechanics that come with a whole machine gun and trying to aim and everything like that. With your limited traverse, you're going to find yourself kind of getting weird fire angles, not really having that perception nor that maneuverability that you would get, let's say, a turreted tank like a Panther or a Tiger with dealing with threats. So that's kind of like the con with it. The armor in the JAGDPANZER IV is really good. You can take hits from T-34-85 rounds, and it also has a very, very good armor-piercing shell that can one-shot T-34-85s. In general, in my opinion, this was just kind of used for players that kind of needed a crutch against a T-34-85 spam, but given that we have the Tiger now, the Tiger and the Panther are still good tanks, and generally I don't even really take this out. Next, the P-47D-22 Razorback. Now, in my opinion, the P-47 in general is really, really strong and enlisted. This one, however, doesn't come with HVARs, it just comes with M8 rockets and with some 500-pound bombs. In my opinion, this is a precursor to the eventual campaign level P-47 that you're going to unlock with the HVARs and with the 500-pound bombs. The problem with this P-47 is that the M8 rockets on it aren't really that good. Keep in mind, when this vehicle was unlocked, you needed to have the H-20G squad unlocked in the campaign levels. If you didn't, then you wouldn't be able to equip this as the attacker, and you could actually take this out with another P-47. So basically you had a tech tree P-47 alongside this, so 2 P-47s in the air. This is only for like hardcore P-47 fans. In my opinion, the M8 rockets are not really that strong compared to HVARs. HVARs just totally destroy German teams, so in my opinion, I mean, it's there, but generally I like to run 2 tanks and I like to have 1 aircraft, because generally you can't run at most 3 vehicles at most. You can't run any more than that. I like to run 2 tanks and 1 P-47, and the P-47 I choose is not this one. Lastly, the Charlton Automatic Rifle Squad. This squad is pretty much the top tier event squad that isn't enlisted or event reward, in my opinion. The reason why is that the Charlton Automatic Rifle is just insane. The Automatic Rifle is taking a Lee Enfield rifle and making it into a machine gun. This squad just hits hard, just destroys the Axis teams. Like event squads, this is a pseudo premium squad, so it doesn't get premium bonuses. You're locked to 4 members. You can't change the weapon. You can change the equipment around, but basically it's not going to give you XP bonuses. So why do I run it? I run it because the weapon is actually very, very good at dealing with targets in long range, close range combat. The hitting power is very strong. It manages to go and has a tendency really to one-shot enemies, and is very, very fun to use. So I've reached this point in the video. Hopefully now you can understand and identify some of the rare event squads, event vehicles that are running around in Enlisted currently. As of right now, there really isn't any way to really get these event squads, event vehicles. So maybe down the road Enlisted will do an event for players to go and have the opportunity to get this again, but generally I don't think we're going to be seeing that. Other than that, I've reached the point of the video. New viewer, possibly new subscriber. I hope today is the day that I earn your subscription. Having your sub and mash that like button does help me with the YouTube algorithm. Returning sub, returning viewer, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about these rare event vehicles? Other than that, I hope you all have a great day. Take care.